What's up, y'all? It's your guy, eBay Fight Productions in the building. And this is your Tony Ferguson versus Paddy Pimblett. Break it down. Man, please, Tony. please, 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 my brother, please destroy this clown. At the end of the day, here, let's talk about the facts. Tony Ferguson, as much as I badly want him to destroy this guy, he is on a 6-fight losing streak. Now, most of these guys are pretty good. Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira, Beneil Dariush, Michael Chandler, Bobby Green, Nate Diaz. I don't know, but I mean the four guys he lost are all top 5 guys. Nate Diaz he just lost a boxing match to Jake Paul. I don't know what that says about Tony Ferguson. Bobby Green, lower top 15 lightweight contender. But yeah, nothing special. So I mean, obviously Tony Ferguson isn't the same guy. He's 39, but he isn't the same guy that went out there and beat Kevin Lee, Anthony Pettis, Rafael dos Anjos, the former interim champion, the guy that was the #1 lightweight in the world at one point in his career. Considered the uncrowned champ. The guy to beat Khabib. He's not that guy anymore, obviously. Now, Paddy Pimblett, on the other hand, has a record of 20-3, which isn't a bad record, but is a complete fraud. His last loss was to Soron Bach, Namarani, I'm sorry, I can't fucking say his name, and Cameron Ellis. Notable wins is Julian Rosa, Luigi Vendramini, Rodrigo Vargas, Jordan Levitt, and Jared Gordon. And a lot of those are debated, especially the Jared Gordon and Julian Rosa wins. I guess his best legit win is against Jordan Levitt, and that's about it. I mean, Paddy Pimblett is just not a good MMA fighter. He's a good grappler, but he doesn't have the striking. And he just doesn't. It seems like he doesn't even have the durability. I know he's never been KO'd, but he's been rocked. And I don't know if he even has the cardio. He doesn't even have the wrestling to a certain degree to take it to the ground. He's just not good. I don't know how else to say. He's okay. He's better than me. You could say that. If that makes you feel any better. But he's just not good. Jared Gordon, at his best, is top 20 in the world. And I love Jared Gordon. Jared Gordon's my guy. It's my dog. But Jared Gordon, I mean, he's been choked out by Grant Dawson. He's been knocked out before by Charles Oliveira. Obviously not bad, but he's been smoked before, basically. That's my point. He lost to Joaquim Silva. That's another guy that's not that great. Jared Gordon is just not an elite lightweight. I love Jared Gordon. I'll always pick Jared Gordon. It's my guy. Really great story, upbringing, overcame a lot of adversity in his life. But at the end of the day, Jared Gordon is not an elite lightweight. He is not a top 15 lightweight. He is not anything that comes to the top echelon of being a lightweight. And yeah, Paddy Pimblett has a win on the scoreboard, has a win on his record, but doesn't have a win in reality over Jared Gordon. We all saw what we saw, and it wasn't good. He might have won 1 round, but I mean, you could argue 30-27. Tony Ferguson, as shot as I might think he is, I think Tony can still give a fighting chance. Tony, to me, hasn't had that one last great fight. Some people might say it was the Michael Chandler fight where he gave his last effort. I don't feel like that was enough for Tony. Tony and any other fighter at the end of their career, they give you one last great performance. One performance you're like, okay, he gave it his all. Like Luke Rockhold versus Paulo Costa, Chris Weidman versus Brad Tavares. I could go over and over and over again where you're like, okay, he gave it to us, or Anderson Silva versus Israel Adesanya, where they still got something left and they'll give it to you, And I don't think that was the Chandler fight. Yeah, he dropped Chandler, but besides that, I mean, Chandler took him down, and then smoked him right after. So there wasn't really much of a really great fight. I think this is the fight where Tony Ferguson finally shows what he has left in the tank, and he gives hell to Paddy Pimblett. I really, really do believe that. I think the cardio is going to be an issue for Paddy here. Tony Ferguson's just, I know he's hittable, and he's there to be hit, and he's been taken down a lot, and he's been dominated a lot. But Tony Ferguson has changed up his camp again. And I like some of the guys he's working with. Muay Thai crew that got TJ Dillashaw ready for his Corey Sandhagen fight up in there. I think Kansas. Is it Kansas City? I think so. Somewhere in that region. But I like that crew. I like their coach. He's been working with David Goggins. If Tony Ferguson can get back to that kickboxing kind of guy he was, that didn't care about his fucking shins, that would throw shin to shin, fucking shin to fucking elbows, didn't matter. He was throwing. Even though it hurt him, he could hurt you and get the elbows back going. Fight with a veracity and a ferociousness where he just doesn't care. I think this can be a very, very interesting fight. All I need Tony Ferguson to bring is that T kick back to the body. And I need that same old guy just for 15 minutes. That's it. That's it. He has power. I don't think Paddy Pimblett can take great power at a great consistency. I don't think he can get hit like 5,000 times like fucking Anthony Pettis did and survive. I think this is going to be a great fight. I think Paddy Pimblett's here to wrestle. He's not here to fight. But Tony Ferguson does have the reach advantage here by 3 inches. And I think Tony can really, truly, truly make this interesting. And I think Tony can push. I think Tony can really break this kid. I've seen this kid break. Nad Namrani did it. Jared Gordon should have been the guy that did it. He doesn't do well to adversity. Tony Ferguson's whole career has been overcoming adversity. That's been his life story. And I think today is the day, or I guess Saturday will be the day he finally overcomes this kind of a bit of a horror story for him, this losing streak, and has a bit of a happy ending. I'm going with Tony Ferguson by third round, Darce choke. I think he gets this kid. And I think it's going to be beautiful. And, you know, I'm not the biggest Tony Ferguson fan, but please, Tony, oh, please, Tony, end the clown show. Please. I would be very thankful. And I will never disrespect Tony ever again in life if he's able to win this fight. That's a promise. That's a promise to Kaz and Fuego. I will never, ever, ever disrespect Tony Ferguson ever if he's able to defeat Paddy Pimblett. That's all you got to do, Tony. That's all you got to do. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. Like, comment, share the video. It's your boy, eBay, and I'm out of here.
I'm going to go check that out. And, hey, subscribe to eBay's Fight Prediction. Let's keep the eBay Fight Predictions Nation growing.
This is where you win right here. Come on, Tony. Come on. This is where you win. Y'all motherfuckers think it's just a game. It's no fucking game. This is real shit. This is where you win. Show him what's up. Show the sweat. Show the sweat. Show the shit on the ground over there. Give me that shot right here. Pick it up. Show the something with show.
I'm not going to bring it out.
This is where you win. Come on, go ahead. Come on. Let me see this. Come on, Tony. Come on. Get up, Tony. Get that weakness out.